Welcome Aries to your August monthly reading. We're going to go ahead and see what the energies are coming in for you. What are the possibilities? So we're going to take a nice deep dive and see what's coming in, what's happening, what you need to take cognizance of. Right, so your first two oracle cards are strength and boundaries. So what I like about this strength card, Aries, is can you see she's standing here in her glory, sitting here I should say, with these lion cubs. So this tells me that this month, Aries, you just have to tap into strength, that it's not like a overpowering kind of, we don't have the lion or the lioness here. These are cubs. It's just like, and we've got two that we can see very clearly, just telling you very nicely that you've got probably 2 or 3 areas in your life where you're going to need to be assertive. You need to put your foot down, and it's not anything big. It's not anything dramatic. It's just like, guys, and especially with this boundaries card coming up, it'll just be maybe somebody's pushing their luck a little bit. Maybe, there's someone's taking advantage. It could be in the workplace, at home, friends, anything. But with the cubs, it just tells us it's not a huge thing. It's just being very clear. This for me is just somebody pushing their luck, Aries. It's just somebody pushing their luck, and you're just coming in saying, you know what, guys, I see what you're doing, I understand, but you know what, at this time I can't do it, I'm very busy. And you just gently, calmly put your foot down, and people will respect it, especially with your assertiveness. Like I said, it's not dramatic, it's not big, there's no fights, there's no arguments. It's just what doesn't work for you, you just put your foot down and say, you know what, this is how I would prefer things now to roll. Right, so the first card we get, which just tells us this is at your what's happening at the present moment. So it just tells me that you've been very patient regarding something. You've been biding your time. You understand that whatever this is that you're waiting for takes time, and you're doing everything you need to do in the meantime while this kind of comes to play. Right, so as an obstacle, it just lets me know that you might have the possibility this month, and this is just, when an obstacle comes in, it's just a little warning saying, just take heed of it, because if you see yourself doing this, there's always the possibility of stopping it, right? And not letting it go further. The Eight of Swords is just basically us getting us into a situation, a position where we mentally are blocked. We can't see a way out. We can't see possibilities. And perhaps this, whatever you're waiting for with this patience, this temperance card, this is just like biding your time and waiting for something to happen. Perhaps it's starting to wear you down, and you're probably thinking, some time during August, you're going to start thinking, you know what, is this ever going to break for me? I mean, how much longer do I have to keep this up? How much longer does this have to carry on with? So this is just a card coming in saying, watch that. Don't get yourself in a position where you start going down a dark hole and you can't get yourself up, because once we start with that, then it's going to be difficult to get up. Okay, so it tells me that at the foundation of this reading, this is basically what has brought us to this position, is that you've got a lot of plans that you'd like to implement. You've got a lot of ideas for the future that you want to start seeing happening. So probably this is causing some kind of frustration, because there has been a bit of a waiting period where you've got to bide your time and get things in order, and this waiting period could have been kind of wearing you down. Okay, but I can see you've got plans. Don't let go of your plans. Your plans look great. There's possibility, there's hope, there's newness there. So whatever you do, don't give up on your plans. Don't give up, Aries. This is just, there is this waiting period, but it's not a time to give up. And also, we see here, we've got the World card, which tells me that there has definitely things of changing. You might not be able to see it like in black and white at the moment. But because we've got the World card coming in as our recent past, it tells me that you've already started, if might not be able to see it, but already signs of these plans, this newness is coming into being. And perhaps it's just not happening quick enough for you or fast enough for you. That's making you quite frustrated, but it's already in play. It's already in play. Okay, so let's see what's coming in above you. The possibilities of what's coming in, what you're thinking about. Okay, so this is a nice card just to give us a little bit of a heads up here. There are new things coming in for you, but I think because of this waiting period, Aries, because of this waiting period, you probably got yourself into a little bit of a kind of a regret mode, like, oh, why did I do that? Things are not going as quick as I wanted to do. There's like a lot of regret and disappointment because you thought whatever these plans are, we're going to happen quicker. But it is happening. The World card is telling me it is happening. And just try not get yourself into a position where you start pulling yourself backwards, okay? You've still got the 2 cups standing. It's like, let go of the past. What was. Don't go down memory lane. Don't get too nostalgic. This is a time for you to focus on these beautiful new plans that you have. Focus on what's coming in, these possibilities. If you're going to get into a mode where you kind of go down like a dark hole and you kind of sit there with regret, it's not going to be beneficial, because I love that you've got these 2 cups standing. It tells me there's going to be signs. There probably are signs, especially these first 2 weeks of August. Aries, is going to be big signs. But if you're so busy focusing on what was, how are you going to see your signs? If you look where you're facing head down, sad at the past. But how are you going to see the signs of these beautiful new opportunities and plans that are coming in for you? Right, so let's get a card now for our recent future, because that's really what we're looking at. Okay, look at that. You've got the 3 of Cups. You've got the three of Cups here. Aries is a celebration. It's a celebration. This is such a lovely reading, because it's just telling you this August, really, you've got something in motion here. There's definitely something at your foundation. You've already had this plan, had this idea, whatever it was. You've already made a big movement to get it going. But because it's not moving quick enough for you, you're just now kind of thinking, oh geez, what have I done? Where's this going? And you're getting yourself in a bit of a dark spot. And the cards are clearly telling us that if you just turn around, okay, and look at these 2 cups. 2 cups is wonderful, okay, because 2 cups could be a partnership in love. It could be a partnership in business. It's 2 is a partnership. There is something here waiting for you. But if you can just focus on that, you're going to have reason to celebrate in August. You're going to have reason to celebrate. I'm going to clarify these cards so that we can get a clearer understanding. So let's go ahead and see what Temperance is all about. What is this Temperance card referring to for our Aries? Okay, we've got a 6 of Wands. This is the victory card. Aries, hold on, okay? All is not what it seems. It might be very quiet. It might feel like, there's just nothing happening, but I'm telling you, there is so much happening under the surface, okay? Because you've already put things into play. And this victory card is coming through just saying you're going to be victorious. You're going to have reason to celebrate. Just hold on. You're going to not only see signs the first 2 weeks of August, but I'm telling you, you're going to even see more than signs by the 3rd and 4th week of August. All right, let's see. Look at this. We've got the World. You've got the World twice. Whatever you are working on, whatever you are planning, or whatever you are hoping to implement, please believe me, there is something. If there are no signs yet, Aries, the signs are about to appear. Wait for the 1st, 2nd week of August. The signs are about to appear. Whatever you have wanted to close off and in the past and start, they're telling you It's coming up in your obstacle position, that it's been done. Now let the natural course, the natural rhythm of life take place. Don't fight it. Don't fight it by getting yourself into such a state that you stop this natural flow. You know, sometimes just things, life works in a flow that doesn't usually work with the timing we want. We want things to happen now, immediately. And this is just saying, have faith, trust. There's things happening, but it's happening probably beneath the surface. You are going to see signs of it. You are going to see signs of it. This Five of Pentacles tells me this is at the foundation, because it tells me that there was a hardship here. Okay, that could have had to do with your money. It could have had to do with having lack of funds, scarcity. Could have been a breakup, feeling lonely, and you implemented. You had definite plans of action. This is what drove you to. This got you to this position, and saying you've put it into place. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it now. This is not a time to doubt or time to give up. Right, so it tells us really there was a tower moment in your recent past. Something happened. And with this Five of Pentacles, it just lets me know what's great, Aries. This Five of Pentacles and the Tower is in your past. This just tells me how we got to this position, okay? And this tells me that what you went through. This Tower moment is like having the rug pulled out from under you. And this could have been like loss of a job, loss of a relationship, a big fight that caused maybe a family rift, okay? You take it as it resonates with your life circumstance. But this is in the past. And this is what led to the World card, putting something behind you and starting something new. So you had everything organized, everything in place, but because the pace is not what you anticipated or expected, it's causing you a lot of anxiety, and then you start doubting yourself and you start second guessing everything. Look at that. You have got the Ace of Swords. This is what's above you. This is what you can bring in. If you turn around and focus on all the good things and the positive things in your life, Ace of Swords is like a mental victory. It's clarity. It's a breakthrough. You're going to get a breakthrough. You're going to get what you're waiting for. We've got the celebration card here. It's coming, okay? Big, big, big message here. Do not focus on the past and what was, and do not allow yourself, because there is this waiting period, to spin down, and because it's very hard once you're down in this hole to kind of get up again, right? And here we got the Page of Cups. There's going to be good news coming in. So whatever it is you've been waiting for, okay, whatever this is that you've been waiting for, it comes in. You celebrate. You're going with a piece of good news, and it comes in. It's going to come in August, because this is your August reading, okay? So the challenge here is maybe for the first week, maybe even the second week of August, hold tight. Don't let yourself get down, start questioning everything, because it looks so positive. It looks so positive. The trick is to hold in here. You've got victory card, you've got a celebration, you've got great things. The worst is behind you. Now, hold yourself, hold tight, hold tight. It's coming. I really think by the 3rd, 4th week of August, you've got all this fantastic stuff coming in. What I want to do for you now is I just want to pull one more oracle card for you, just to see the best energy for you to work with in August, my dear Aries. Wow, there's a lot of jumping cards here, so I'm just going to do one more shuffle and then we'll see what we get. Right, Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. So the boundaries is coming up twice. So for me, Aries, this is just like I said to you, while you're waiting, and you probably your nerves are a little bit on edge, okay? And maybe there are people who are coming in and just pushing a little bit, okay? Just set these healthy boundaries. Like I said, I don't think these boundaries are going to be huge things. It's just, sometimes people just aren't aware of what you're going through, and maybe, they just keep asking for favors, or they keep taking advantage of your kind heart. you just, like I said, it's not big with these 2 lion cups here. You just lay down very nicely, but very clearly, I won't be able to help with this. I can't do this. You know what? You just take it as it resonates within your circumstances. So there you have it. August looks very good. It looks very good. If you liked the reading, please go ahead and give it the thumbs up. It just gives me an idea that you like this kind of content. And I wish you a wonderful August and sending you all lots of love.